Hi Apollo, it's PopPop. I'm just working in my wood shop today and I'm making a few things. I'm here with Meme and today I'm working on making these brackets. I'll show you a bracket over here. This kind of a bracket like this, see it? It's kind of cool looking, isn't it? And this is a bracket that I made so I can make other things, okay? I'll show you what I'm doing first. Here's one of those brackets, but these pieces right here are barely, I glued them on but not very tightly, okay? And I'm putting in these screws like this, and they're going inside of these holes like this, okay? And it makes it so that it holds this piece on to this piece really, really well, okay? So this is what I'm gonna do. This part right here is a jig. It's called a Kreg jig. And this Kreg jig makes it so that I can drill really straight. I'm going to go ahead and clamp this onto my piece like this. And then look in my drill here, I've got this real long bit. It's real sharp, so got to be careful. Oh, and by the way, I'm wearing my eyeglasses, my protective glasses here. Safety glasses. And I've got my cap on, right? All right? So anyway, I've got my drill all set and I've got my piece clamped in place, and I'm going to just sneak this in here and start it up. And I'm going to drill a hole. There it is, and that part's done. Okay, so I take off my jig and look what I did. I made a hole here, didn't I? And it's on an angle. Why did I make that hole? Okay, can you see it okay? Alright, Mammy, I'm going to come in here and I have another drill, and in this drill I've got this, it's like a screwdriver bit here, right here, but it's got a square end on it. And this screw has got a square receiver part right there. So I'm going to slip that in here, like that, and I'm going to put it in the hole, and I'm going to just screw it in place. Makes a ratchety sound, doesn't it? But it tells me it's locked in place nicely. Oh, I didn't put a screw in this one, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to hold it in place. And guess what? I've got three screws that are holding this piece on. Okay? And I'm going to do the same thing for this side. Want to see me do it one more time? Okay, I'm going to get myself ready. So the first thing I do is set up my jig just the way I want it to be. And then I'm going to clamp it in place. Got to tighten it down just a little bit. Oh, or how about if I do it the right way? Like this. Okay. Sometimes it takes a little bit of putzing around to get it just right. There it is, and I clamped it in, and it's going to hold. Now I'm going to take my drill with this real sharp bit in it, and I'm going to slip it in there and drill it. Okay. I'll take off my jig, because that was meant just to hold it, just so. And now I'm going to put one of these screws in. Remember how we did that before? Alrighty, and I can see, and it's in. So I'll do this one more time and another time, 2 more times. Okay, and then this will be done. So you're wondering probably, why are you making these PopPop? Why are you making these frames like this? Well, sometimes when I'm making stuff, I've got to make sure that things are at right angles, square to each other, okay? And you'll look around and you'll see the same thing. Look how many of these I've made so far. Right? And see how this drawer, I pulled this drawer out just to show you. And there are 4 pieces on it. There's 2 sides, a front, and a back, okay? If I want to make sure these are connecting to each other just right, well, I made these. This is just like that big one. It's like that big one, but it's smaller now, isn't it? Okay? So I would take it and I would put it on the inside. And then I'll take my clamp and I'm going to put my clamp on here. And see how I can sneak that clamp right in these little holes that I made? And I can clamp it on this side and I can square it up. And look at there. And this drawer then will be square and I can attach it exactly the way I want it to be. They're square with one another. Can you ask Daddy to show you other things that are square in your own house? That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? I hope you're having a good day and having a lot of fun on this Memorial Day. Mammy, thank you for shooting this video for us, okay?
You're welcome.
All right, bye-bye, Apollo.
Bye-bye.